sitting there watching us, waving
Yeah.
at us. So shout out to Sella watching us in chat.
Yeah, we have a little bit more room to move around here. Gives more production, more room to do their stuff as well. So we are evolving just as Valorant in the world is. Game arena production, always trying to push things forward, make it a little bit better, make it a little bit easier for both the viewers and us on our end.
Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of broadcast stuff today in the background off stream, and I'm really excited for the future of stuff that we have to bring for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Getting into this map overview.
Oh, we see this one a lot.
Yep, this is the, what, 32nd time today?
I don't even know.
34th?
It's becoming a blur.
Yeah,
This is the only map that I know.
bind is love, bind is life.
Yeah, that's apparently the trend here in VSS.
Haven is a lie.
Gosh, I wish we could do some player interviews or some sort of thing like that in the future.
Yeah, that's one of those things
Get
that we're talking about in the future.
Yeah,
We're
get some
definitely gonna be
insight
having.
into why every single team opts to strike to bind, because the way the teams pick the maps here is they flip a coin. One team decides to strike a map, and then another team strikes another map, and then they finally decide on one. Though it's changed a little bit since I've played, since they added the fourth map, so it's a little bit different now.
Yeah,
But that's still the basic premise.
Yeah, there's actually a coin flip now. One team gets 2 bans.
Okay, that's how they do it.
So whatever team gets 2 bans, I'm sorry, whatever team gets 1 ban gets side selection.
Yeah.
So there is an advantage to losing the coin toss rather, but
So yeah, there are 4 options. We give them 4 options to choose, yet they rather just go with 1 every time. So
I would like it's not information that we always get to see. Obviously, it exists somewhere. I'd like to see the ban statistics, which maps get banned first, most frequently. That would be interesting to see.
really nice orb secure there.
Yeah, we definitely might have to reach out to some of these players that we see consistently on Twitter and just ask them what their thoughts are on some of these maps.
Yeah, I'd love to just hear more in general from these players. You know, the stars of our streams out here putting on a show for us.
Yeah, I'll definitely try to reach out to some of these guys on Twitter this week
Fragging
to
out.
see what they think. Ren's getting a big kill. Tetra finding a nice one. Impulsive, ST, and Roll go down.
Yeah.
Really unfortunate.
Space
Han
Boys exploding onto site, just spamming all their ghost ammo that they have.
coming fresh off of Space Boy v Space Boy Crime.
Han with 2 kills here.
Han, oh man, Buds gets himself the last
Yeah.
kill. Nice job.
Nice little bite back from him there. Gets a little bit of economy going for
That's a cool
himself.
pistol skin.
What, the 3rd level's Ghost Sovereign skin?
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. that is a
I don't
really
think
nice
I've seen it
skin.
leveled up. Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, that's the final tier, I do believe.
That's when you spend too much money on this game.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
Just a little
The
bit.
skin prices are pretty steep in this game, but you do look at them very closely for extended periods of time, so...
I have Battle Pass skins.
Same, actually. I think the Battle Pass skins are great.
Yeah, oh yeah, I love me the Battle Pass skins. Those are the only ones I have right now. I spent $10 during the beta, and that was it.
Yeah, I
That's
bought
all I've spent so far.
Yeah, I bought like 1 pack of cosmetics. Here we see Mizu with the Sheriff
Oh
down
man,
long.
getting some info down. We actually do have the breach this time. Really excited to see. I don't think we've seen much breach today at all. FGB getting himself some kills down on that side.
Yeah, you're actually right. We haven't seen much breach.
Yeah, and we love breach here at VSS.
He has like a certain energy to him. Just the character. Just kind of like the power of his moves, the noise. He's definitely an intimidating character.
Oh, not able to get any info. Zans does a really good job of not showing himself off. Gets a rewarding kill from that.
Yes. Very smartly not shooting at the drone that had its back turned.
And Adrenaline going to be in a difficult position. We're starting to see
Wow.
why he was given that Spectre, because he only had that shorty. It would have been hard for him to duel in that position.
So speaking of former Fortnite professionals, we have Tetra here, who is also one. He actually qualified for World Cup in Fortnite last year, I do believe. So bringing his talents and efforts over to the Valorant world, I know he plays ranked a fair amount. He's been grinding, putting a ton of effort into this game, and top fragging right now in quarterfinals of VSS right now.
Yeah, have to see how he continues to play the rest of this game here, but excellent job coming out from all the players so far.
Yeah, they keep feeding Mizu this orb right here down long B. Maybe some sort of strategy where they want to get as many orbital strikes down as possible. Mizu finds multiple down long B.
Oh man, lots of kills coming through. Space Boys find themselves 2. Orbital strike already available. Impulsive ST able to get himself a kill. He'll go down though. Oh man, 2v4 here. Orbital strike, unfortunately, off the map for Space Boys. Han, really nice headshot there.
Yeah, these Spectre headshots have been so satisfying to watch today. We see a lot of people use this gun. It's been trending towards the Phantom more and more, I feel. I think the spray control that you have with the weapon is just so great. And an operator on round 3 for Space Boys. Just gonna shut down the round for them, and they go up 3-0.
Completely paying off there with that operator. Oh my goodness. I think this is the first time that we've seen the Space Boys also. So for them to show up and be performing 3-0 already is just really impressive.
Yeah.
Not sure what their other round scores were for the day. Let me see if I can get that information.
So now rolled after round 3. Like I said earlier in the day, round 3 is kind of like your full buy round for both teams. It's kind of like a reset. So now rolled in a tough eco situation. Looking to possibly go down 0-4 here. Space Boys playing slow.
Oh man, Adrenaline with that Sheriff. He's going to be in a difficult position. Mizu, nice kill. Taking down Tetra.
Yeah, they should get this Vandal if they can. Yeah, using Sova drone to clear out. Someone's definitely going to hop up into Hookah there and grab that Vandal. So that's huge for Rolled.
Yeah, they have Adrenaline off on this A short area, trying to get as much intel down as he can.
Is this the orbital strike? No, those are just some smokes. Han holding a close angle with the Judge.
Oh man,
Able to make it pay off.
love that gun.
Well, Space Boys pushing in on A's side.
Oh,
Ren's
man.
just not looking in the right direction. Kind of just
6 HP.
ran out in the middle there. Probably not the move.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, it's tough when you're already down numbers.
Impulsive, trying to get over, try to
Bud's
get
right
the
here
spike down.
looking for some potential frags rather than going for the bomb plant.
Yeah, but Han will go ahead and just take a 3K thrifty round coming through for Rolled as they're able
Yeah.
to pick themselves up some weapons, and that'll definitely help their econ out for this next round.
Yeah, that's really nice for them.
And if we take a look, they have 2 ultimates available now. Actually, 2 on both sides. The hat is ready, and the orbital strike ready on both sides.
Yeah, I haven't quite yet recognized how huge of an economy swing it is for your team to live there for Rolled. Like, the players stay alive and pick up those good guns.
Oh, it's
'Cause
like
even
double
though,
econ.
Yeah, even though they're down 1-3, they still have thousands of dollars on multiple of their players. So that was a huge round for multiple reasons there.
Impulsive with the smallest little angle, trying to catch someone as soon as they poke. Oh, a little bit late there. Mizu with this Judge.
It's the second
Oh,
judge
if
buy
he
on
just
this team so
free-fired, he
far.
would be, oh man. Oh my goodness, but this Judge is so good at that range.
Wow.
That is the preferred range for that gun. That and any closer is to one shot.
Yeah, he did a really good job aiming for that upper chest there to make sure some of the pellets hit the headshot for that extra damage you need.
Yeah, as long as at least 2 of the pellets hit head, you're gonna one tap.
Yeah, he knows how to use a Judge. Really well played there.
And a weapon like the Bucky probably wouldn't have worked out as well in that situation. Probably would have needed to choose between the two fire types. So
yeah, you're right. It was kind of in that in-between range.
Yeah, it was that little range where the Bucky stops to be as effective with the left click and starts to be effective. I'm not even sure if it would be effective with either at that range.
Yep.
Rocket getting you. Oh my goodness.
Another rocket coming in.
I don't even know what just happened there. Mizu got himself the 3K. He's here on the side trying to get something done. Has the orbital strike. Don't think he realizes where they are. As soon as that spike goes down. Oh man. I don't know if they have time to plant. Oh, this is big orbital strike coming through. Tetra gets himself a 3K. 4K coming through for Mizo though.
I have the spike.
Oh my goodness. And that is a big round coming through for Roll, winning just off the plant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, off the time rather, but yeah, big orbital strike coming through, denying the plant.
Yeah, I think that was the strategy kind of from the beginning of the game. They've been feeding Mizu these orbs down long B so that he can charge up his ultimate there for round secures like that. So
yeah, and that's why you mentioned earlier, that's one of those ultimates that you're okay with them holding on to.
For that exact situation.
That's the situation that you were talking about when you said that earlier. And yeah, it's really nice to just get to see that in example. Almost even here, 2-3, round 6 as we move in quarterfinals. So every single second here is important.
Yeah, this game is really even so far. It's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how these ultimates get used. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, Pauly is not always super willing to pull the trigger on this Hunter's Fury, so we'll have to see if he's changed his play style at all on this Sova. He is World's Sova player, though. We always see this guy on the Sova. This would be a perfect time for it, though. Oh, my goodness. That Hunter's Fury would have been so good. He gets 2. Oh, my goodness. He doesn't even need the Hunter's Fury. He gets 2 headshots from the wall jump. Gets himself a 3K, moving to the side. He could get an ace if he ults.
No, Impulsive already takes
just
one of
got
the kills.
One, but oh, my goodness.
Mizu
3K coming through for him.
That was the most picturesque example of the death jump I could ever envision. There's no way that is the strategy.
It can't be.
Goes here.
It's completely smoked off. They had no idea where anyone was whatsoever. Didn't even peek below them. Just literally full sent out into the middle of the site.
Yeah, you need to smoke by the door. You need to smoke by the crate. You just need to create a wall of some form back in that little rear corner.
And here we see Mizu grabbing that orb every single round. Has half of his charge up for his ultimate again.
3 ultimates here on the side of Space Boys. Rolling Thunder, Resurrection, and Orbital Strike. Hunter's Fury and Resurrection available on the side of Rolled. Han able to get himself a nice kill onto Zans there. That is really important. Zans has been popping off here for Space Boys. It's really nice when we get these games where the top fraggers duel each other.
It's now a 4v5 here for Space Boys. Holding the bomb towards short A. Likely going to execute with their brim smokes. There it is. And it's most likely the bread and butter situation. This camera is perfect to see over those smokes. They know exactly where the enemy is.
Oh, man. Oh, Tetra just satcheled himself to his death. And that Aftershock will give plenty of information on where that breach is. Flawless round coming through for Roll. They lost the first 3, and they've taken 4 in a row.
That bread and butter strategy is so countered by Raze that it is essentially non-viable, in my opinion. It's almost becoming a very similar situation as the hookah jump. They're walling themselves in so that there's only a very small area they can plant the bomb, and Raze's entire kit can just shut that down.
And
we've seen Brimstone throw mollies off the wall, bank it.
Yeah, I was about to say there's just so many little areas for them to bank those kind of abilities off of in that area too, especially. That's the worst kind of area to chain yourself in. Yeah. Because there's so many little high up corners. There's so many different weird places. You can bounce it off that. You can...
Yeah. There's some definitely weird angles you can create there with that
Oh my
truck
goodness,
too.
Through the smoke, able to get a nice kill into FGB. Hunter's Fury gets popped. I don't think it's found anyone. But he did use it, so happy to see these ultimates start to get used.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Polly able to save Han there.
Yeah,
Han
huge
got caught with his
save.
pants down.
He sure did. Oh,
What?
no. It's crazy
That's
to me that those
gross.
boxes are full bangable like that.
I think they're technically crates, you know what I mean? So they're
Yeah.
hollow on the inside.
Yeah.
I think if they were like blocks, it would be a lot harder.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that they're considered hollow.
It's just weird to me that you can shoot literally through the thickest part of the box all the way through it. It totally makes sense if you're able to bang through the corners of the box. But I mean, shoot, that thing almost
I was
looks
thinking about it earlier, and
like 2 feet thick.
I
and
wish there was a way that we could see like damage numbers come through. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see how certain types of wall, certain doors, I want to see how much damage they reduce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely think it's kind of like a spectrum.
Is it a percentage? Is it?
I definitely think it works on like a percentage.
I don't know if it's a flat thing. I don't know if it's a percentage. Penetration probably accounts into it. You know what I mean? Oh! Big 4K coming through for Cypher.
Holding
What
down
just
the Aang.
happened?
He held down the Aang and Space Boys just lined up for him.
Space Boys just walked to their death, and 6 rounds in a row here for Rolled. Showing
Yeah.
off why they are one of the key teams here at VSS. Always showing up, always in these quarterfinals. I believe they've won before. Yeah, they are here for this check, and at this
No
point,
operators. Can you believe that?
on defense.
None in the game.
Okay, I guess they're going for that. They're trying to pad those econ numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. They're fiending for the match MVP.
Yeah, they're trying to get the econ high score.
Yeah, that's actually very interesting, though. They have 9,000 on multiple members because they haven't been dying or losing. I guess if you're
that
not
actually
dying or
hurts.
losing,
I think to not spend actually hurts your econ too.
yeah, I'm not sure how that works out.
I don't. Yeah, I would love to see how a lot of this stuff gets calculated. I don't think it's public information, obviously, but like
Yeah.
Off your feet!
Rolling Thunder coming in, knocking up Adrenaline, exactly who you need to knock up after him popping off last round. Oh, he's barely able to get in the corner there. Throws the hat down, revealing a ton of information. Oh!
Tetra with a nice pre-rocket.
That is a huge rocket. Saw him coming through the ultimate, knew exactly where he was going to be. Oh my goodness. Goes down with a grenade.
Trying to put his team on the back right now, carrying the whole round from lamps.
Oh my goodness. Pauly, 1v2. If anyone can clutch this out here, it is Pauly. Oh, he able to get himself
Wow.
3K here so far for Pauly. Oh man.
Very nice bait with the res.
Really nice job there from Buds.
Yeah. A little bit ill executed on the side of Space Boys there. Tetra and Buds, they totally could have just double peeked that together, but Buds went for the slow orb out while Tetra went for the shots, and Sova won the trade. So they're very sticky situation, but the Resurrect was able to kind of bait Sova back out and Buds clean it up.
I think Buds was honestly just lucky that the Sova still wasn't peeking. Because if he was peeking when he tried to pop that ultimate, it would have been a completely different story.
Yeah,
Every
you're right.
freaking round.
Yeah, that's definitely their strategy. And it's interesting that Space Boys hasn't done necessarily anything to combat it. They could just shoot through the smoke on most of these rounds.
I don't think they know.
It's not getting walled or anything. You think they're just not sending anyone long B to see the
just
orb disappear?
Don't think they're. I mean, they have long B now, but I don't think they're paying attention to it every round.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But he's getting at least 2 points around using that. If he dies, that's at least 2 points around. So, just so good. Unfortunately, does die there. Zan's able to pick up Mizu. Oh man, Rocket coming through. Tetra able to get a kill. Tetra gets himself a double kill. Han not able to find himself anything with that rocket. One more member Impulsive here all by himself. Has the res, able to get himself a nice kill under res. Rez coming out. Oh man, FGB just gifted a double kill. Rolled has one more member, Adrenaline, left off on this side. He's in a difficult position here. Oh, really nice blind coming through. He's really lucky that didn't kill him. Oh, they're going to try to flank him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. He was dead in 5 seconds either way. 3K coming through for Tetra, though.
Yeah, Tetra's really putting in work for his team right now.
Yeah, he's fighting here. He's trying to keep it as even as he can. And this is the closest game we've seen all day.
And the other Rays is also top fragging. I said earlier, Ray's good on bind.
Yeah.
It's clearly
almost,
evident at this point.
For a player like Tetra, though, I almost would like to see him on Reyna. I feel like seeing him on Reyna would be really interesting.
Yeah, Reyna's super flashy and really fun. I just think Ray's overall, her utility is...
I'm not saying don't have Rays on the team.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Maybe
I'm
have
saying
someone
have
else.
someone else on the Rays.
Ooh, a little double DPS. I'm always down for more duelists.
Yeah, I always think the double duelist with a Sage is a good team comp, and then Brim Breach to follow that. Pretty much any combination of the control agents. Nothing coming through quite yet. Last round of the half, waiting for the bomb to get planted. Hunter's Fury getting used. Found a little bit of damage down onto the Sage there for Space Boys, but immediately pops that heal orb, heals right back up.
So yeah, still a full 5v5 now with the bomb planted. Tetra able to get the first pick. Gets traded right back out though.
Oh, they just walled Polly and he has no idea.
Polly's gonna break that wall, create a lot of the tension over there.
FGB able to get impulsive while he's just looking off on the side. FGB goes down to Adrenaline though. Buds trying to just hold this angle here. Oh man, he'll go down. Orbital Strike coming in. Really excellent kills coming through, and that'll be Space Boys taking the last round, taking it to 6-6 for this half.
Wow, look at that. This is such a
3, 6,
clean
and
looking
3.
round timeline. Yeah.
Man. This is a close game.
Yeah.
I'm here for this. I'm excited for this. Let us know in chat who you think is going to win. We are 6-6 at the half. Let us know.
I really like after 6 rounds of victory for Rolled Right, Space Boys found the adaptation and was able to take 3 rounds back and make this game even. Adaptation is always a huge skill in any competitive game.
Yeah, well,
especially this one.
I think that's the story that we've seen of this match is that they have found something that worked in the beginning for Space Boys. They found this first 3 rounds. Adaptation came through from Rolled. That adaptation worked for 6 rounds, and then more adaptation came through on the side of Space Boys. So it's really about figuring out how certain people play, how certain people... That's why I'm so surprised they never caught that Brim
getting those orbs.
Getting the orb
yeah,
every
it was
round.
kind of almost like an
that's
oversight.
what you look for.
Is what
you look for people doing the same thing every round.
Yeah, I agree.
We've seen so many of these players that have capitalized on guarding a short, on just picking one thing and doing it every round. Pauly here with the Ghost has one member off on his side, another one trying to join him, but he is in a difficult position. Tetra and the Cypher.
Tetra with a armor, the light armor, and full kit loadout here, ready to do some damage if they go for this A short plant.
I like that little, the dart.
There it is. That nade just did so much damage.
Oh, that's a big nade.
Sova down to 19, Cypher down to roughly 30.
Yeah, Rolled able to get the spike down. Space Boys have 3 members up, only one member of Rolled down. Oh man. Grabs the shorty. Sorry, uses the shorty and then grabs the Ghost. Nice job.
Pauly off in the showers angle.
He only has 19 HP. He's in a really difficult position. He can... Firm Breeze will take him down.
Wow.
Oh, a headshot will do it too.
Yeah. Really great round from both sides, actually.
Yeah.
Only thing I didn't quite like, even though they came out with the Rin, was Tetra opted to use his kit while they were pushing up A short instead of waiting until the bomb was being planted on site. He still got incredible value and definitely helped his team win, but I feel like if you wait for those planting opportunities, you can secure even more kills. But great job nonetheless.
It looks like all 10 members might be headed B.
Now that's something I've never seen.
I mean, we had 9 in the in the sewers earlier. I mean, in the grates. So that was.
Oh my gosh! On the one time we saw split,
I'm still laughing about that
they
split
just
round where
full sent
everyone.
into vents.
Yeah, full sent
Wow.
into vents. Everyone was. Oh man, it was so funny. Han able to get buds there.
Yeah, what an aggressive push. Had to close that gap there.
Oh, Ran's big flank able to get himself a 2K. Tetra able to get himself 1. Nice job there. Rans gets a 3K.
Wow, and that was just no one cleared the corner. They all went in walking sideways.
We've been preaching this for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You like clear your angles. Like I honestly think some of these teams just need to get into a game and practice moving around the map.
Honestly, you're totally right. There's probably so many underutilized or just non-existent practice strategies that people haven't found out yet.
Like
Don't
you
know how
don't even need
do.
to actually be playing against anyone. You can literally just be in a 5-person custom,
Yeah, you could like
all on the same, and just practice moving around the map.
and a great push out short here. Oh my God, Mizu just blinded for days. Breach's blind is insane.
My goodness, Tetra able to find Han. Big operator kill coming through, and Roll just getting shut down on this offense.
Yeah, Space Boy's making some really nice defensive plays.
No more charges left.
Oh, Tetra on the operator now even. Gonna be putting in even more frags for his team.
Yeah, 2K coming through for Tetra. Oh man, Impulsive able to get a kill into Zan's. Really nice kill coming through for him.
I have the spike.
Definitely a really tough situation. I'll be curious to see if they try to save here
2v4.
or what their strat is.
I mean, there's nothing you can do. Look how well that map is guarded.
Yeah, that's kind of the situation they're in.
I love that you can see angles of view.
So I was actually going to say that right before this round started rolling. You mentioned teams can practice pushing together. You can watch them how they like cross their angles here. Actually, as they do try and make a play this round.
Like they honestly just need to bring in a coach or someone to just go into a custom with them and just watch their mini map and just go over with them for like an hour. Like that would be the most helpful thing for them. They're just a lot of these teams just
Not only does Bump cast, Bump coaches.
bump coaches. I do for I'll drop my PayPal.
So Space Boys here continuing to hold it down. They're really just getting the opening frags in these rounds, and once you're down a member and against teams that are this good, it is just such a steep like slope to climb back up from in these rounds. 5v5 is hard enough. So when one of your members gets picked within the first 10 seconds of the round and forces it into a 4v5, then you're really struggling to find out what to do.
Unite must be ours.
So Space Boys here, we've seen this a lot, that these teams triple stack B and then they like push long, or they'll aggressively peek short here. We're definitely seeing a lot of complex strategies.
Oh my goodness.
What a
Han
ballsy
serving
play from
himself
Han.
up to Tetra. FGB getting a nice headshot onto Adrenaline. Oh my goodness, these utility kills are so
Yep.
good.
Yeah. You heard it here first. This bomb plant doesn't work anymore.
Yeah,
You have to kill Raze or you have to find somewhere else to plant. Because she's going to sit right behind that truck. She's going to soft lob her paint shells over it. She's going to toss both her satchels over. She might have a showstopper.
and the only way to make that worse would be trying to do that through showers. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only way it could be worse because you're caught in a much
Even
tighter
smaller,
area.
yeah.
If you try to do it in showers, like, you're just begging for a grenade to get caught in that door area. Like,
Yeah, and Raze isn't the only character that can cover, you know, that spot. We've seen Brimstone Molly's there. We have Breach on this team, so he can even concuss through the truck to cut off that bomb plant.
Yeah, the aftershock does so much damage now too.
Yeah, there's so many ways to actually stop that A plant now. As I said earlier in the day too, Razes love to hold lamps. It's one of those close range environments in the map where it makes all the abilities shine. And he's right next to where he can shut down basically half of a site with all the explosive utility.
Ten to 6 here for Space Boys. Coming up 7 rounds in a row for them. If you think about it, they picked up the last 3 of the half. Now they're 4 up in this half. That's 7 in a row for Space Boys. Excellent play coming through for them. Have to see how they can keep this momentum rolling. Stop
Just
trying this plant.
Very on the tippy tip. Very interesting rocket. Thought he could pick up the kill in showers, but that guy smartly backed up.
Oh my goodness.
Han firing
Han.
back with his own. That's actually the second round we've seen double showstopper in this game.
Yeah, these guys love the double showstopper. Impulsive off on the side.
3v3 still.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the spike to try to get defused. Rolled up 3v2. Spike getting defused. Need to go now. Oh, Bud's able to get himself a 2K. Space Boys 2v1. Defenders will go ahead and win.
What
3K coming through for Bud.
Oh, it's so funny. The offensive Sage literally sets the wall up to get that plant, and the defensive Sage is just like, well, I can do that too, and defends using the same exact strategy. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing we're starting to see. It's I don't know. It's crazy. We're seeing so many different types of adaptations come through, and this thing that we thought was bread and butter, thought was so good, is just slowly getting dismantled.
Yeah, I don't know what the antithesis to bread and butter is, but Raze and teams have found it out.
Like, probably like murder?
Just some horrible, god-awful thing.
Something that can't be controlled at all, like the fact that we're hungry.
Smoke's down.
Renz has his orbital strike available. Have the... Oh, man.
Well,
he might
that's
not
going
get
to
to
force
use
him
it.
out of there.
Oh, yeah, he goes down. Bud's able to get himself a kill. FGB gets one. He gets himself 2. Mizzo goes down. Impulsive able to get himself Buds. Rez available. Probably need to use it. Have just the Bulldog here for Impulsive. He's in a difficult position. Tetra. Oh, man. Impulsive gets himself a 3K. FGB has a 3K. It is them in a 1v2. Rez coming up right now, bringing back Adrenaline. Oh, man, he'll go. Oh, he's still up, 7 HP. Thankfully, Rolling Thunder does no damage, or he would be dead. I'm so confused. How didn't he die?
How did FGB get that angle above the wall? He hit shots.
Yeah, I was confused about that one also.
Was he on a wall?
I'm not sure. Oh, man. Match point here, and it looks like Space Boys. Not only did they upset the Space Boys, they're about to upset Rolled.
Yeah. Rolled a really top-tier team here in VSS, and Space Boys not caring.
Actually, Real Kane, this is not Valorant Esports. This is Patrick.
Yes, this should do. This goes here.
No, this is Patrick is still the best meme ever.
Yeah, it is. There's so many quotable SpongeBob things. It is unbelievable. Tetra picking up the first blood of this game point round. Rolled is just... Oh, they did get one trade. But Ren's there, claiming it back, and now it's in a 5v3.
5v3.
You get a kill and you get... Oh man, gets repaid with a resurrect and your own life. Tetra holding down A
Tetra
short.
gets a 3K.
Yeah, just not giving up A site whatsoever.
Really ballsy
full
play coming
send.
through for Buds. And that is a massive, honestly, massive upset coming through for Space Boys. And the funniest thing is they went 13-6 in their last game too.
Wow.
So 2 13-6s coming through for Space Boys, moving themselves up to the semifinals, if I believe.
Yeah, they only need to lose 6 rounds, and then they figure out the enemy team.
Completely dismantled that A push over and over and over. And I just,
They literally got 0 rounds.
yeah, I don't know
on the second half.
No, I don't.
That's tough.
Don't know what to suggest for our friends at Rolled there, but it was
Yeah.
just getting. I mean, just out
First bloods
macroed,
matter
out rotated.
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's like
we've seen great map movement and rotations today.
Tetra, our boy, showing up at that 366, excellent combat score, 23, 10, and 6. Definitely showing off why he qualified for.
He's definitely got gamer genes.
Yeah. Is that a brand? Is that like?
That's just gamer genetics.
Oh, okay.
Just being naturally talented.
Hey, call esports gear. We need gamer jeans. We're going to take a short break. Also, boo. Sorry, I'm getting heckled by our production. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back for semifinals. Don't go anywhere.
See you guys next week.